No, it's not one bit cold. We have such a great day here in the city. I don't think the weather's going to affect us one way or the other. Governor, Lieutenant Governor, welcome. Members of the City Council who are here, members of the school committee that I've seen a few. It's a great day for the city. I'm proud to be a Brocktonian. I'm proud to stand in this spot where I'm sure Bill Carpenter would have loved to continue to serve the city. But as Phil said, you know, life goes on, and we missed him greatly because he was a great leader in the city, but it's up to us to continue the legacy. We stand here today in front of this beautiful structure that I hope will become the centerpiece in our downtown. And I'm glad that the governor and the lieutenant governor actually took the time to come down here to see that Brockton continues to be open for business. We want a city that continues to prosper. We want also the state that continues to support the city, because believe it or not, possibly being the fourth largest community in Massachusetts, since we have the fourth largest school system, I want to make sure that the state continues to recognize that and continue to support us, because we're here also to support the state. Lieutenant Governor, I don't know if you noticed that I actually have a tie on that actually has Santa playing soccer. You know what that means? That we're still looking for that soccer field money. And I made a wish. Is that what it is? It's in your trunk. I made a wish, and Santa said, bring your tie and a soccer ball, and the Lieutenant Governor's coming. So today at the garage, probably in another 6 months or so, a soccer field, right? Governor, that's what she said. I'm just saying, I'm just pitching exactly what she said. So I'm hoping that actually that would happen. But I just want to thank the Carpenter family for sharing that man with us. I want to thank everybody that actually came down and are here to support and continue to support our city. And as I said, trust in us, because we have a great deal of trust in ourselves, and we will continue to make this city a great city in honor of those that came and paved the way before us. And we won't forget Bill Carpenter, since he's going to be on this building. But thank you very much for being here. There's some goodies in the back, and there's some other stuff that we have going on in the city as well. But again, I want to deeply, deeply thank everybody for being here and sharing this great day with us. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor.
I just want to start by saying how much we appreciate, I'm speaking for the Lieutenant Governor, myself, and everybody on our team, the work and the legacy and the enthusiasm that Bill Carpenter brought to everything he did. He was a really special guy, and when we were sort of just taking office and looking for people who would work with us on the opioid epidemic, we talked to the mayor at that point in time, and he didn't even have to think about it for 5 seconds. He said, no, I'm in. It's a huge issue. It's a problem in Brockton, but it's a problem everywhere, and I want to be part of the solution. And he threw himself into the work on that commission, which led to a series of about 60 recommendations, all of which we've implemented over the course of the past few years. And while we have a ton of work left to do on this issue, we are one of the only states in America that's actually seen a drop in deaths in the last 2 years. And I know that the work that Bill and others did, sort of setting the table for us, had a lot to do with that. I also know that we had a lot of conversations with him about downtown and what could we work on together to enhance the opportunities associated with downtown. And I drove by a state office building that's on a former vacant lot in downtown, and then I drove right by the DA's office, which was moved from another location, and on my way here. And this in particular came about as a result of a series of conversations with then Economic Development Director Jay Ash, the Lieutenant Governor, the Mayor, and myself. And we just thought this was such a great idea, because not only do you get the benefit associated with the parking, you also get the benefit of freeing up a ton of space that can then be put to work to enhance the transit-oriented development opportunities associated with this site. And I can't tell you how fired up we are about the possibilities and the opportunities that are here, which is why I brought another $920,000 MassWorks grant with me. But mostly I just want to say that I think this neighborhood, this area, this part of the city, this facility, and all the stuff that's going to come with it will be a fitting tribute to a man who really believed in this city and its people and its future. And that's in many respects what Bill was all about. And we are grateful to have a chance to get to work with him while we were in office. And while we miss him terribly, we are never going to forget him. Thank you very much.
I just want to say we are here today 100% because of Bill Carpenter. 100%. He was an amazing man, an incredible public servant, and a true friend to this city, to our administration, and to the people of this Commonwealth. He was a very, very special person. So today we come here and we have a heavy heart because we miss him so much. But we also come here today because we're so proud of what he was able to do for this city, and we're proud to be able to acknowledge what he did every day as the mayor of this city with his name attached to this building. Now, you know and I know that Bill Carpenter did not get up every day and think about how to get his name up in lights. And he certainly never envisioned that his name would be permanently placed on a parking garage. But he clearly did bring so much to this city. And I would say it this way: he brought leadership every day. Someone who truly believed in the power, in the spirit, and all that this city has to offer, really being a true city of champions. The one thing I admired about his leadership is, despite the challenges and the hard things that we would see happening here in Brockton, he would get up every day and see all the beautiful things happening in this city. And I was truly moved by that, and he really served as an inspiration to me as a public servant. He also had a great vision. He was a creative man. He was a smart man. He had a great vision for this city. Someone from here, really understanding the people and what they would want, and really understanding what the vision should be for the future. Clearly not settling for the status quo. And someone that was capable of putting a plan together, and he clearly had an incredible team of people to do that with. The business community, the folks up at City Hall who also shared his belief and commitment to this community, and put the plan together. Now, that plan was not enough for Bill Carpenter. He was not going to just rest with saying, we put it together, we've got a good plan, and to tout the plan. The plan is only a piece of paper, right, or a few pieces of paper. And he truly worked very hard at making that plan become a reality. And what I loved about getting a text or a call from Bill was it was always a sense of urgency to making sure that the plan was getting the attention that it deserved for all of you. He was very resourceful, he was a tremendous advocate, yeah, he was relentless about his approach, and it paid off. I loved coming here because I felt, as a public servant, I would feel that he was accomplishing what needed to get done here, but I'd also leave here feeling encouraged to keep on working hard, not only for this city, but for all the municipalities of this Commonwealth. And when I'd come here, he would say, one more construction project here in Brockton. And I love the momentum that he clearly left us all with on that very, very sad day in July. And what I love more so is that the ribbon cuttings are now, the groundbreakings are now becoming ribbon cuttings. And these projects are getting completed. And obviously we are standing in a very big one that was very important for not only the mayor, but for the downtown development plan, making it possible for more units of housing, market rate housing in this downtown, bringing more people to this great city, be able to access the rail, get to their jobs, come downtown, go to Prova, have a beer and go to the restaurants and enjoy a good quality of life in this city. That's clearly what he believed in. So today we are celebrating what is happening here in this city. And it's a real credit to a great man that you, as a community, would look to put his name permanently on this building. That was a real integral and critical piece to the future success of this revitalization in downtown Brockton. So today we leave with a feeling of inspiration, right? That there's more work to do, more groundbreakings to be had, and more ribbon cuttings in our future. Mr. Mayor and Mayor-elect Sullivan and the City Council and all of you as community leaders, take the responsibility seriously, and we do too. It's an honor for Governor Baker, for me, for our team to work with all of you. God bless you, and good holidays to you and your families.
On behalf of the Carpenter family, I'd like to thank everybody who's made today possible. Rob Jenkins and the Brockton Redevelopment Authority, Governor, Lieutenant Governor, City Council, State Representatives, Rob May and his team. After Mayor Carpenter's passing, there were a lot of ideas and suggestions of ways to forever memorialize him as part of the city. Some realistic, such as naming schools or roadways after him. Some not so realistic, such as renaming the city after him. Now, as a family, we're not opposed to that, but for a city like Brockton that's steeped in tradition and history, that probably has some long-reaching implications. Robert Sullivan's not here today, but if we were standing in the city of Bill Carpenter, he probably would have reconsidered his run for mayor, I'd imagine. When we found out that the garage was going to be named after Bill, we thought it was extremely fitting, because when he first ran for mayor, he ran on a platform of inclusion, public safety, and economic development with an emphasis on downtown revitalization. And we think he hit on all three of them, and especially with the downtown revitalization, it was not a small endeavor that he was taking on, and Rob can attest to that. For nearly 60 years, the city's seen a decline in the downtown area. But with a vision and a plan and putting together a strong team, we've actually seen an increase or an incline in development downtown. And we're seeing revitalization in the downtown area. So this parking garage stands here as a catalyst to that economic development and that revitalization here in the downtown. So it couldn't be more fitting that it's going to be named after him. We're very pleased, and again, very happy that he's going to be honored in such a way. Brockton is under construction. Brockton will continue to be under construction. We will witness a full revitalization of the downtown area. This garage will be the catalyst for that. Mayor Carpenter will be the reason, and they will forever sit here on Petronelli Way together, serving as a perpetual reminder of where it all began. Thank you very much.